Hey there, guys. It's Metro. We're back. Back again. I don't know. It's just nothing really going on. Let's just go play the game. I mean, that's it, really. Continuing. I should have reset, right? Or did it? Oh, I hope so. Don't know. We're going to find out. If not, we'll reset it because I don't want to do that all again. Or I do want to do that all again. Yeah, in the last episode, I think we learned the things we needed to learn. What is this? Again, this guy's sending me mail. Brother, I don't fucking need your mail. Let's go get his freaking. He's like, hey man, you haven't returned my last mails. Um, yeah, see, he's like really needy. I thought I would take this time to thank you once again for aiding us in our struggle against the car. Even though you haven't returned my last 10 mails, I think about you all the time. I'm your biggest fan, and I hope you'll continue the series. Like, brother, I'm not stopping. Like, I told you guys this. There's no plans to stop. Wow, man. All right. Anyway, yeah, let's head back to the raid. I was gonna say dungeon, but you know what I was looking at, dude? This is gonna be a weird one. I heard about a murder on a cruise ship. Okay. Heard that somebody got murdered on a cruise ship. Sounds very much like a Poirot film, which I love, by the way. But anyway, yeah. Apparently, and the cruise ship is like the biggest cruise ship ever. It's like ridiculously large. So I was looking at this, and then I had not seen, like, I've never been on a cruise. I have very bad motion sickness, and I don't think I can go on. Like, I don't know. Maybe any big cruise fans here wants to talk me in and out of it, but I don't imagine I would have a very good time because I imagine I would get very motion sick. But maybe it's not like that because it's so big. I was looking at this thing. What is it called? Icon of the Seas, right? Is this the one with the murder? Yeah, yeah. Royal Caribbean crew member stabs colleague, dies after jumping overboard. It's fucking pretty bizarre, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Like, let's see if I can get a good picture of it. I guess maybe that's a good picture. It's like 10 times larger than you'd imagine, I think, unless you've been on one, I guess. It's like 17 floors high or some shit, and it's like got like a mall in it and like basketball courts and all this wacky crazy. I would love to go on it, to be honest. It seems like it'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't think I would enjoy it because I think I would be motion sick. But yeah. I mean, I spent all that money on vacation. It's like actually doesn't. I don't know. Like I gotta like look up like how much an actual cruise is. But regardless, my point was that I was really shocked to see like how much stuff they have on a cruise ship. Like they have like full water parks and like basketball courts and like plays. Like apparently like you can watch Cats, like the fucking Broadway musical. Like I had no idea. I didn't know it was like that. I thought, and the reason I thought this was because my the owner of the practice I used to work at, I didn't report to him directly, but that was my boss's boss basically. He would go on a cruise every year, and he'd go for like a long time, like 7 or 8 days. But they would go on these Viking cruises where they would like actually travel the world kind of thing and see specific places. And so his like interest in that was to see those locations. So the cruise ship itself was not interesting. But then I looked at this and I was like, wait, why the fuck would I get off this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely don't think I would get off this if I was on it. I don't even know if that's an option. I assume it is. You can stay on it. Like, if you booked a 7 day cruise, you can stay on it all 7 days, right? You don't have to get off it. But then I guess they have like an island. I guess a lot of the cruises involve going to the island, the Royal Caribbean cruises. Um, but honestly, so I was looking at it, right? This is how this is wrapping back into my interest in telling you guys about it. I was looking at it, and they have, like I said, basketball courts both indoors and outdoors. I don't know if that's on all of the ships. I guess there's like a lot of different ships. But I was thinking, like, man, how badass would it be to say I played basketball on a ship? Like, that would be fucking awesome. Because a while ago, there was a basketball game outdoors on a carrier, like a Air Force vessel or whatever those are. And they had to cancel it because there was just too much, like, I guess humidity, so the kids were slipping. It was a college basketball game, but it was like such a fucking cool idea to be able to say you played on the ocean. Like, I think that's amazing. So yeah, I don't know. If I, like the thing I'd be most excited about is to play basketball on a cruise ship. Maybe some weird day. But I was looking at the prices, like for example, like the hotels in Wildwood are like way more money than the thing is, if you want to stay 7 days in Wildwood, yeah, you're not doing that. Um, okay, so did it reset or what? If you want to stay 7 days in Wildwood, it's going to be a ridiculous amount of money. But 7 days on a cruise ship is actually like a normal amount of time to be on a cruise ship, I guess. So it's a lot cheaper. At least that's what. So like I look into it and it's like, oh, they're trying to like really. It's like, oh, it starts at like, I think it was like, I don't even know a number, but just say like $500 for 7 days, right? That's what it starts at. But then, you know, you go and try to book the room and it's like, well, this $500 number is if you don't even want to pick your own room with the worst, like, quote unquote, worst room. If you want to pick your own room, that's another $70. And then I was looking at it and you are forced to tip. Like, I guess you just, I don't know how this is even legal, but you're forced to tip every day 18 additional dollars. The people who clean your room and shit. It's like, well, yeah, but I don't need you to clean my room. Like, I'm not, like, what do you mean? Why? So that just should be included in the cost of the room. I don't understand that. That's fucking, like, that should be illegal, to be honest. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I just thought it was crazy. There's basketball ships. I'd like to play a basketball match on a ship. Yeah, I genuinely think it would probably be cheaper for like a group of people to go on a cruise than to the beach at times. I guess the problem is I've heard a lot of people. A good friend of mine, Dad Buckle, he went. I don't know if it was a regular thing or what, but he had gone on a bunch of cruises, and he would say he would always come back sick every time. But I don't know. I mean, these things look like so fucking big. I think maybe the thing is like the cheapest room is like totally indoors kind of thing. Like you're basically like within the middle of the ship, so you have no fresh air whatsoever in the room. I personally don't think that would bother me. A lot of people said that it bothers them because there's no sunlight, but I have trouble sleeping as it is. So I think like actual no sunlight would be BIS. Because when we go to vacation, there's no sunlight in the rooms either, and that's like ideal for me. I feel like, but I guess the fresh air part is important. But I don't like. Is it though? Because you're not like you just leave the room and then there's fresh air. No, I don't know. Not really sure how that part would matter too much. I just want to see if the bosses are here. I've kind of like grown like somewhat interested in going to like amusement park type places. Most of the people I know, like people in my family especially, like very few people like going to these places, it seems. Like, try to think of the best way to put it. Like, the crowds are a huge deterrent for most people. But I actually have, like, as I've gotten older, I've grown to really like crowds. As an adult, I had like a fear of crowds when I was young. When I was very young, I got like lost, and it was like, yeah, I don't remember really much of it at all, but it was a very stressful memory, just the memory of it alone, even though I don't remember it like exactly what happened. I remember being unhappy, you know, kind of thing. And for a long time, that stopped me from wanting to kind of explore the world. Because I feel like it would be very easy to get lost when I was in like my early 20s or like late teens. But then now that I have a GPS enabled smartphone, it's like almost impossible to get lost. I went on like this trail a couple weeks ago, and there was some concern about being lost, and it's just like, I don't, how? Like, how could I possibly get lost here? I have a phone. Like there's the I guess the only question is like maybe you don't have service, but even if I somehow got lost in the woods, like I can see where I'm at. I just open Google Maps. It shows me where I'm at compared to the road. Like, okay, I just go that way. Like I just keep going that way. Eventually, even if I have to walk through trees and get all kinds of shit, like you know what I mean. But you can't be lost. Like it's not possible. Okay, so yeah, it did not reset. Don't know why. I'm confused by this reset process. So let's go reset it. I don't remember how to do that, but yeah, we're gonna go do that. And we'll start again and do another full run of everything we've done already. I guess if it's there, it's not reset, right? Is that yeah. But anyway, I've grown favorable towards that type of environment. Like I still have quite pronounced social anxiety, but it's very strange because when I'm in that crowded of a place, I feel like I can do anything I want. Like it's almost like you're alone, like you're anonymous at that moment. Like if there was a group, like if that's the only thing that maybe. Let's step first. GM commands. I gotta figure out how to reset the raid. I remember there was a button for it, or a thing for it. Instance? I don't know. Lockout maybe? I'm trying to like search. I don't know how to do it. I guess I'll ask AI. What is the GM command for forced resetting? Or is that maybe? I think it is unlocking, isn't it? Unlock. There's nothing like that. Alright, for force resetting a raid instance on Azeroth 4. Unbind, that's what it is. Okay, that worked, right? Well, hold on a second. I'm really confused though. What just happened? I did it, it didn't seem to work. Should we reset it now? Now we'll do it again? Okay, that you have to do unbind all. That's what we do, Ron. I see. Okay. Raining just outside, but not in here. Nice day here. But yeah, anyway, it's almost like kind of weird that I've gotten to this point, but I've gotten used to like the crowds to the degree that I actually prefer them, and it's quite fun to like explore the world without that fear. Now that I know that there's like no way of getting lost, so it seems like a cruise would be like BIS, like what, you know, you can't get lost on a cruise ship, right? Like what's the worst that can possibly happen? Don't swim. If you accidentally swim, you might be fucked, but you're probably not even though, but yeah. Don't enter water that seems to have no borders. That's like the worst mistake you can make, I guess. But I would love to just get on the ship and just play the SSN music. I don't know if they would allow us to do that, because that might be like promoting their rival, like cruise line ship company or whatever. Yeah, who actually develops the SSN? I don't even know. There's no like company who does it, it seems like, in Pokemon. But yeah, anyway, it's actually kind of like nice to be like. Ideally, I would actually be alone in the park. You know, I don't even think that would be true though, because it would actually be worse If I was the only guest in the park, like somehow some magical circumstance could occur that I was the only guest in the park, I would still be made anxious by the interactions with the staff or the people who work there, you know? So if I wanted to get food, it would still be like awkward because they, you know what I mean? Like I'd be the only person there, so they would know exactly where I was and what I was coming to do. Whereas when you're in this giant line and these people are just like throwing food out, it's kind of like it's a little bit more anonymous, like a little bit more comforting. Like I feel like you can really get a lot away with a lot when you're in like a giant crowd. Like you can really do some things that not like illegal things, but like I don't know. I think it's easy like when there's a million people somewhere for one person to just blend in. And I really like that. I like that feeling a lot. So I think it would actually be kind of nice. Because from what I've seen on these cruise ships, it's like really packed and there's very little people. There's very little places without people, which I'm sure most people will be frustrated by. The criticisms I've heard of them is that it's too packed. So that still may be a concern. Like, I don't know. If you wanted to try to become entertained or whatever, you say, like, I want to use the basketball courts. Oh, but there's like 40 people waiting to use them or something. Like, is that going to happen? I don't know. The worst pack in the game right here. Just an absolutely absurd cooldown on this. It seems like they just spam it. I have like this weird, I was like thinking about it all night, like just alone, just go alone on a cruise ship. I think that would actually be like my favorite thing. Instead of go with a group. Because when I went on vacation, it was nice, but it was like, you feel like you're doing something wrong if you try to just like go off on your own, you know? But I would really like to just walk around and explore. Like that's literally, that was like the part of the vacation I enjoyed the most was just exploring. I really love that. Like that's my favorite part of being like in places where there's a lot of stuff, but I guess like a lot of designed stuff is maybe the right way to put it. I don't know. Like an amusement park, like where every inch of the place is designed. I like it in nature too, honestly, but it's rare that you find anything interesting. Like, you know, I went on those trails and it's cool. There's this place near me that's really nice. But most of it's just the same with just trees, you know what I mean? Like it's not very interesting. There's not like a lot to explore. But even on those types of trails, I do like going because it's like, oh shit, do I turn right or left here? You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh man. I like that in video games too. Like, should I go left? You know, I actually like really like that part. I'm just trying to pull both of these back. Probably for the best. Thanks for saving me. But it also looks like, at least the Royal Caribbean stuff, it's like there's a lot of free food. I don't know how that part works. But it looks like there's like pizza and I don't know if like you can just walk in and eat. Or do you have to like still go through some process? Because that's like one of my favorite things about going to the beach, the boardwalk. You can just like literally just do whatever you want. Like I just walk up to a place, get a small thing to eat, and walk out. You know, you don't have to like, all right, wait for somebody to seat you. Okay, sit down. What would you like to drink? Water. Okay. Anything decided yet? Oh yeah. All right, great. We'll bring it. No, you just walk in. I want this. Okay, 5 minutes. It's ready. Here you go. Leave. Stand outside and wait for it. So if it was like that, like if you, because it looks like everything's like a buffet. Like I don't know how it would be free otherwise. But I guess there's like the main dining thing that you have to sit down and eat, which sounds nice. That would be nice occasionally. But I think it would be nice, like, all right, well, I'm hungry. Let's just go get a slice of pizza. You just pick it out and you eat it, I guess. And then there's buffet. All right, let me go see what they got on buffet. I don't know if it's always the exact same, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm even fucking thinking about this. Can't afford to leave the town, basically, but it's still an idea that's in my head. How would just not aggro? I guess it's because of my level, yeah. I was trying to pull big, and it's not possible. Yeah, I don't know, like, if when you're on... People have always suggested cruises. A friend of mine, well, yeah, Diabolical too, but another friend of mine that used to play WoW, like, loved... They would go on a cruise, like, every year. Maybe more than once a year. And they always said it's, like, the best... It's the best, like, family-style vacation. But I always, like, immediately just assumed I would not be able to do it because I have such bad motion sickness. Like, if I go in a car and, like, look down really at all for more than, like, 30 seconds or something like that, like, if we're getting into the minute territory, I will be having severe motion sickness symptoms. Oh, how the fuck? All right, we haven't had this happen in a long time. Okay, well, we're just dead. I don't think we can survive this. Maybe. Just need to not be, like, totally overwhelmed and at the wrong time, basically. Yeah, we're dead. No way, there's too much disruption in this instance to ever pull like that. It's kind of unfortunate, because I thought, like, eventually I'd get to a point where I was just running around, like, destroying shit, but there's just way too much disruption. Oh, wait. How did we fucking not pull that guy, huh? Also need to put more of these on. I wonder where he doesn't seem to pat all the way down. Yeah, it's something like, as long as there's, like, order and structure to it, I really enjoy large crowds. If it's, like, going to a Yankees game, fuck off. Because it feels like there's, like, no order to it. Even going to the games around here. Like, we went for the 4th of July, and it took almost an hour to get home. I live, like, not even 10 minutes away. Like, it's, like, literally, like, I used to go there all the time for work. That's where I used to work when I was young. It would take, like, 8 or 9 minutes, maybe, or less to get there. It took an hour to get home. You just sit there for like 45 minutes without even moving because everybody's all trying to leave through the same exit. I can't stand that kind of that disorder. But like, I mean, I guess it might be like that on a cruise ship at somewhere, but it's like, it just feels like that's like not optional. Like, you can't have a cruise ship and be unordered because there's just too many people involved. I don't know. I guess you should say that about Yankee Stadium too, but it's not like that. It's probably like that on a cruise ship too, I guess. Like, you have to, I don't know, like, how long you have to, like, when can you get on the ship? I see it, they say it leaves at like 4 o'clock, which is kind of late. But it makes me, now that I'm saying it out loud, it makes me think, oh, that's because, like, you have to get there at 9 a.m. and it's still, like, you're not in your room until, like, 4, basically. I don't know how that part works. Okay, should we get this pack? Why the fuck would that not be? Grippable. It's like before he even gets to me, he's already causing problems. This is insane. So much disruption, and it just reset. Oh my god, bro. I need to play my character, man. Okay, I've spread diseases 7 globals later. And they're resetting. The diseases are off. Well, one of the mobs still has it. The worst feature of Azeroth Core. No idea why this is a thing. Or why it doesn't happen consistently either. Like, you know, I just got sheeped or whatever there, so why not? I gotta look up, like, the actual, like, total expenses of a cruise ship, though. Because, like I said, it feels like they really try to, like, trick you into thinking this is the price. I'm really, like, the thing that really pisses me off is that concept that you have to tip and that's not somehow included. That doesn't even make sense. What the fuck is the tip for, then? I don't like that at all. I don't know why. How you get away with that, but... It must be some, like, gray, like, legal red tape bullshit that they're trying to circumvent. Like, well, we don't have to pay them. We just take it out of your pocket, even though you pay us. So they don't have to, like, declare it as income or revenue or something. I have no idea. But that shit really pisses me off. Okay, that time it was grippable. And there goes the diseases. In fact, there goes the mob. This is really buggy, man. This is really not okay. I don't know that there's stuff like this in other raids, though. It's like, could just be this raid. But I feel like it's a pretty prominent feature in a lot of dungeons, like in TBC dungeons and stuff. Like, the mob's just padding again. Like, are you joking? Absolutely absurd. I don't even know what would happen in, like, a retail, like, environment, but I'm sure it's not that. Getting a lot of Bloodvine today. Already up to 8 Bloodvine. That's nice. Hey, Traveler's Backpack, our failed experiment. I'm almost like very eager to do leatherworking or some other profession serious playthrough because I feel like now that I've learned a lot about making like this new enchanting pattern thing, like now I know how to make patterns. So now I could like do anything I want. Now I can really get creative. I'm not sure what I would do though. I don't know how much creativity. Like, I would really like for there to be like an enormous amount of reagents. I like that part a lot. Okay, where'd them bats at? You're not coming? bugged. There they are. Took a while. Oh, I'm silenced, so I'm probably dead here. I can death strike while I'm silenced. I need to remember to do that. And we have no diseases up again. I guess like ideally we would like have timers and know exactly when he's gonna silence me. Just keep fucking cleaving him down. Getting a little bit easier now. We've gotten quite powerful. And we transitioned at a great time. No adds up. Ah, that was the wrong kick though. Pretty mistake there, but I think it's a lot more doable now. Regardless. Yeah, the mind flay will have kick too, I guess, or just won't get kicked. There's a drain life that we want to kick. That's the thing we need to kick. Or no, it's a heal. Aggro to bat somehow. Nice, because now we can spread diseases with one blood rune. But we also have been feared. Okay, yeah, choke mode now. Not quite, but very, very easy. Okay. Zulian Defender. Priest, Warlock, Druid. We're wearing that, right? No, we're wearing the hit rating one, which I think is just better. Plus, I think we've re-rolled it a bunch already, so these are deed. Okay, more Primal Bat Leather attained, so that's 13. Now we can turn in that. Although it's not going to give daily, right? It's not going to give rep. I don't understand what's our experience. I don't know. Not sure. I guess if it's not going to give experience, we need to make it give something. Make it give like 5 Bijus or something, maybe. Hopefully we can one-shot all these bosses. I just realized that that's still going to take a long time. I can just simply just walk in and do it. Okay, getting a lot of Bijus though. We got a lot because we did basically a small trash run as well. Also, I wonder on cruises, are there like times when things close, or is it actually open 24/7, like no matter what? Also, another question I have is there like water? Like, how do I get water? It seems like water is free, like complimentary, I would hope, but Do you have to like go into a restaurant to get it, or is there a place you can just grab bottles of water or something? Because obviously, I don't know how. Another question. A lot of questions. I don't know if it's like hot. Is it hot in the middle of the ocean? I don't know. I guess you're not really that far into the ocean or nothing, right? So I'd imagine whatever temperature it is where you're at is the temperature it is outside too. And what happens if it rains? I guess you can't really do anything outside. Or maybe you still can? They're just less people are going to be out there doing it? I don't know. It's an interesting question because if it rained at the beach, you'd still be able to go to the beach if you wanted. You'd look like an idiot, but you'd still be there. I still hit so hard, man. It's that dot. We never really kick it while we're fighting the snakes, but still very dangerous. I'm seeing those links of Rune Weapon and Blood though, man. It's nice. Someday they will be it will be permanent. I wonder what happens if you have it up and you use it again. Does it delete the old one or does it add on? Probably it would on live WoW, but I bet in this version no. Very easy to test. These are questions that I have, but I just don't answer myself. Someday we'll find out, I guess. So hit rate in Wrath is not like delineated by spell, right? It's just hit rate. Because like I'm really not happy with these interrupts missing this frequently. Yeah, I never use this, man. So weird that they. Oh, intellect. Wait, is that really an intellect weapon? I didn't even realize. Because that's really nice. But yeah, it's just downgrade from the attack stat. So let's see if we get something. But Paladin, Hunter, Mage, Shoulders. We might have to put the Paladin ones on. And that's a spell power cloak. Yeah, it's an intellect weapon. I did not realize that. That's a weird item. Attack, so that's like for Ellie or something? But yeah, it's actually not very good compared to what we have on, theoretically. Bags are filling up already, though. These primal diamonds. Or pristine black diamonds. I mean, we gotta save those. Okay. Probably shouldn't. We should probably be trying to skip as much trash as possible, though. Well, we definitely need to go do the madness, whatever that area is called. One way or the other, we're going there right now. Hopefully, we're not going to run into any issues with it. What the hell? I didn't know you can grip those guys. That's the first time I tried, I guess. That looks ridiculous. Spread the diseases. My absolute bane. Diseases works even like they do in Mop. I looked into it. Like you have a spell that just spreads them constantly whenever you, I think it's whenever you blood boil, or maybe it's a talent or something. But that quality of life, like yeah, I should have made that a talent or something. I don't know how it would work, but I guess just like it probably would actually be pretty straightforward. Just whenever you blood boil, you also outbreak. Or pestilence, it's called. Outbreak is the thing in Mob, I think. Yeah, what was the coin we were missing? Rizashi. So these are all names of different troll clans. That's really cool. Alright, too much again, I guess. No idea what I'm trying to loot in combat. It's not a good idea. Barely gonna get through this. Catchy. I don't understand the point of those having to be BOP, but I guess they want you to actually farm them. Strange item. Very strange item, really. I'd say maybe one of the strangest in Classic. think it's maybe easier if you just grab them all at once. Not really sure what that cast is. It's just doing damage, I think. The only thing that's on my character is that it's slowing me, but certainly seems to be doing more than that. Okay, boss time, hopefully. Rentaku. Wait, have we done this one? Oh yeah, this is the guy we did. Oh, it's not a new guy. Because it hasn't actually reset. I'm just in a new reset of a new instance ID, basically. Okay, well that's pointless then, unfortunately. But we'll kill him anyway. We'll have to, next episode we'll have to come in here and make sure we get that done. When is it supposed to reset? I'm so confused. I don't understand that. What happened? I'm like taking damage. Are you fucking serious? This is still happening? Okay. Ugh. Dude, I hate this. This is like the worst. Okay, now we're done. We're done. Don't need to kill that guy ever again. We'll cross this bridge years from now, hopefully never. I do not like this, and I'm really mad that this is happening. Okay, how the fuck is he still here? You can just run down here? Maybe that makes it easier. He reset the other bomb too because he gouged me or whatever. Wait, no, he's still here. Very bizarre video game. Well, I guess we'll just kill him or something. Or not. Oh, he's back. Okay, he's gone. Shadow Panther hide gloves. Is there not a plate? I don't know. We've seen a lot of those. Oh, we got a scroll too. Ah, that's an intellect scroll. That's funny. Finally got an intellect scroll back on our character. How about this idea? This again. Whenever you get a pattern, if you already have the pattern, you get somehow knowledge. Like I just don't think that system is possible here. But I really, really like the knowledge system. I wish that that was possible here, or that there was something similar to it, because I adore that system. I said for a long time that if I could just do this in Live WoW, I would have. Live WoW is way better for this than Classic, honestly. Classic's cool, and there's a lot of content that I would like to do, but at the same time, I would just rather make a better version of WoW, and that's retail. Like, Classic is an inferior version of WoW. It's just that Blizzard made decisions that are not great, and Classic has not had those decisions made yet. So it would be interesting for both to happen, but yeah, just like having all the interactions and all the different stuff to work with. Like, think about it. You would have 20 years of tier sets to do something with, you know what I mean? You do a full overhaul of the talent system that they created for some really fun stuff. Greenwalker. Yeah, I guess the number one thing I would do is, well, the first thing I would do is make very, very hard leveling. Because in retail, it's like you have no reason that you can't. You have so much power. We can make the mobs do like 500 times more damage. And that would still probably not be too hard. Also, years of boss mechanics. There's like the DK rune I made where you reflect the damage of a spell is an actual boss mechanic in Wrath. I was having a look at boss mechanics that like don't do damage but are still cool and interesting. And that was like really the only one that stood out when I looked. But think about it, like, as a Wrath raid is fucking 14 years old, there's stuff that you might be able to take. Like, you can just give whole mechanics to your class and they would not even be powerful. Like, it wouldn't even be broken, it would be underpowered. You know what I mean? Whereas here, there's like nothing. Like, there are no mechanics in like Dead Mines or something, you know what I mean? So I can't take Dead Mines abilities and give them to my character. So it's only really like maybe TBC stuff, very, very, very few other stuff. And all that shit would be overpowered as shit for me to have it. Did we get rid of... Oh, yeah, we did get rid of our Death and Decay. We do, like, no damage with that now, huh? Forgot about that. We got rid of all of our D&D spells. But it's still worth dropping it, I think. Just not going to carry the pack anymore. Alright. Hopefully this boss is... I think it's fine now. But hopefully we're not going to have any more issues. I guess we should put this on anyway. It might make it harder, but I don't know that it would. I don't know how much time we actually have in between. Like how long you actually have before they heal the full or something. We're gonna lose their diseases here. Yeah, no, we got it. Nice. Very hard to keep them even. Disarmed and silenced, so we can't do anything. We can kick that though. Falling behind big time here. Rare chance where we're not silenced, but still disarmed. Now the opposite. Did we do it? Yes. Looks like you have plenty of time. Fight's actually kind of easy. Still silenced. Didn't know that was still a feature. This part is surprisingly easy. He's got very low health. But we're still in trouble. Yeah, we're dead. Silence is so bad. These tigers are fucking destroying us. Memorial strike too. Oh, we're gonna die here. Maybe we... Oh, he just randomly died. I don't even know. It's so weird with no death animation. I guess we killed him somehow. Warrior Rogue Shaman belt again. I feel like we get the same ones over and over again. And these are not useful. Okay. Oh, inventory is full. We're being rolled on? I guess we're not getting it then. That's unfortunate. Or will it be mailed to us? Probably mailed to us. Okay, Panther boss. And then I guess we'll stop. Okay, now that we've done this dungeon, I don't like, or raid or whatever, I don't even think I would want to do any TVC content. It's really the best raid ever made. Like, there's even, like, I did not know about half this shit, man. Like, all this content for, the tier sets, like the fact that they made quests and all this stuff for them, and the step bonus and all that, like, yeah, it's the best raid ever made. Like, it's not even, like, it's comparable to live WoW shit. Like, there's more content in ZG than there is in live WoW raids. There's just no zone associated with it. That's like the big thing. This would not happen in a raid, but instead it would happen in the zone, and that would be interesting for people. I was just thinking about ZA, and it's like, what? There's nothing there. Like, it's just a raid. Just kill the bosses, right? I don't think there's even quests. Could be just a quest to kill the last boss kind of thing. So, you know, as favorable as everybody remembers TBC, it really is the beginning of the end of the game. Like, if you don't like retail, like, TBC starts it, it sounds like. A lot of the cool stuff is gone. We could add it back, but it's like, I don't know if I can, man. That takes a lot of skill. To add good content like that, like Blizzard did, is like, that would be very hard, I think. Okay, Panther time. You can actually fight one of these at a time. That's strange. Take you up on that offer, though. I don't know, Death and Decay is still good. Do we not? Yeah, it was this ring that had all the D&D stuff in it, wasn't it? Oh no, Force of Will has, yeah, a couple of things still out there probably. I think we'd straight up run through this if we just could play our character for 100% of the globals. If every time I pressed a button on my keyboard it did something, this would be a joke. The only difficulty is how frequently I'm unable to do stuff. Which does not feel like WoW to me. That feels like PvP. PvE and WoW has always been, I always felt like it was always about skill. When you do it like that, it's like, it feels like totally skill, like antithetical to skill. What can I possibly do about that? You have to just like make sure you spam heal over and over again to make sure you don't die, basically. But yeah, if we didn't get that rune tap off, we were gonna die there. Okay, well we know this boss is a joke. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. This one seemed like something was wrong with it even, but... a really cool idea, though. The priestess is like channeling the different aspects or whatever. Whatever you'd call this, I'm not even sure really, but. It takes a while, I guess. It's a long fight because you never get to fight her, but also taunt immune. I just noticed that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, she's able to be taunted. At the fight. Don't seem to have loot. Back? Oh yeah. Ah. Overlord Onyx Band. Dodge and defense plus stamina. So I think that will replace... There's a lot of rings in this fucking raid, huh? I guess we'll get rid of Seal of Ascension. Yeah, we'll re-roll that probably. Paladin, Hunter, Mage, Wrists. Okay. And then I guess we're just not going to use that, yeah. Too many rings. Alright. That's it for today's ZGing. Let's go out and turn in things and consume our power that we've gained. Also should have a bunch of dailies, but they are pointless now, I guess. Did we ever do a Primal Tiger Leather one? Okay, I guess we must have, yeah. Actually, I definitely think it's faster to Hearth. God, it's so fucking hot. Back to being ridiculously hot again. We'll go vendor. So we cleared all of those out in what, like an hour? Oh yeah, I mean the episode's only an hour and 10 minutes and we wasted probably at least 10 minutes on that first run. Yeah, we can clear all that out. That was easy. One pull. Joke mode now. Oh, what did we get? Spell damage. Oh, what the fuck is that? 50 defense rating, 50 stamina, and 147 block value? I think that has to go on. Like, there's stats like, God, like, what the fuck? That's like, no way we'll get that. I've never even seen that before. So that has to go on. That's like a god pack in Pokemon. Like, you just get that and you win. Doesn't matter what we lose, we win. That's pretty wild. Okay, and it does have intellect on it, but that will just get taken off by the... So we don't even have to reroll that. So maybe we should buy some gems, huh? We have a lot of gems. Seal of Ascension was a fun one. But yeah, that's definitely better. Really good stuff now. I mean, frost spell damage should count, right? I don't know. Oh, we can't eat it. Well, let's hang on to it because it's a cool ass item. Okay, let's go buy some actual gems. We need to replenish our stock. We're back up to 365 gold as well. I guess that's one thing, the dailies give gold, right? Just passing by Warlocks.
Speak your peace.
I guess we'll buy... Divided by 5. 70. We'll just buy all of them then. Bags might end up not working out like this though. Things are going well now though. If we can clear all that out in 1 hour, that's really nice.
We will ravage this land.
Alright. Death Strike, yeah, that's a good one. Do we put the thing in? I think we want the Death Strike one, to be honest. What did we replace? Oh, I already put it away. I think it was Lord General Sword and 2 Dancing Wind Open ones, if I remember correctly. So Death Strike, really attractive. Rune Shroud, not as much. Let's sell the ones we don't want. Unbreakable Armor. Frozen Reach. Death Indicator would probably get it at this point. We'll get rid of that. Unbreakable Armor. Graves Chill. Cold Steel. Dancing Wind Open we want. Fallen High Lord we're not going to keep. Rune Tap we want. Sudden Doom we're not going to keep. Death Coil, nope. Rune Weapon, yes. Unbreakable, Rune Tap, yes. And Unbreakable, okay. So we didn't, no. Yeah, we didn't really get much, but we will put definitely the Death Strike one in. And should we put the Rune Tap ones in? Maybe the Dancing Rune Weapon ones, yeah. Because that's what we had, so that means we'll keep it 40 some seconds. Okay. So we now have 36 frost spell damage, 50 defense rating, 50 stamina, and 147 block value. Obviously, that's not useful, but... Oh, you know what that is? I realize what that is now. That's another enchant. So yeah, that's not an intended design there. I didn't realize that those. This is an enchant. This is a ZG enchant. I'm pretty sure. That's the warrior ZG enchant, right? And not really what I was looking for there, but I guess that's yeah. We'd have to make a separate one, which I'm not gonna do. So it's part of the game now. You have ridiculously powerful enchants. The whole point of it was to have like the strongest enchants come from the actual enchants. But I guess it's cool that it can go on other items that it wouldn't normally be able to go on. And they're still ridiculously powerful, so you guarantee that you get them. So I guess it works. Not the way I wanted it to work, but it does work. I think we might not have time for all this, so I'm just going to put those up there just in case. Let's see how long it takes us to get back. I'm going to try to get back, but it's getting late. Probably good, though. It looks like we'll ding next episode. Oh, we got mail. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, because our bags were filled at the time of receiving these. Do we ever get the item? No, we never got the... There was some item that we were supposed to get. But we did get the shoulders and the wrists. So I think we'll wear them. I mean, the shoulders I have are quite nice. They just one socket short. So I guess if we get a roll on the shoulders, definitely we'll wear them. But that is insane. 55 stamina, right? Hard to pass up. The wrists, though, are garbage. I mean, they're somewhat decent, but... Now that we know we can get 50 spell or 50 defense and 50 stamina on it, there's better enchants out there. Okay. Is there any more? No, we don't need to buy anything else, so. We only have 6 of these, but once we get our voodoo doll made, we probably won't mess with it. We did kill 5 bosses, right? Or was it 6? Well, we didn't kill Rentaki. Yeah, we pulled them. That would be the 6, right? There's 5 priestesses, or is there only 4? Panther, bat, tiger, snake. That's it, right? 4. Oh, we didn't do the spider. Fuck. Just totally forgot about the spider. That's like the hardest one. I think next time we have, like, I assume the next time I play it's going to have actually reset. I don't understand what's going on here, but the only thing I can think of is it's like meant to reset while I'm online and it's not going to or something. But yeah, if it's not reset, If we have to do that all again tomorrow, it's fine. In the next episode, that'll be fine. But if it does reset, or if it doesn't reset, then we'll start working on the other bosses. Basically, there's only the 2 left, and then it's a car. But I feel like we still need a lot of gear. Like I really don't want to be fighting a car with mostly blues on still. Our rings have gotten quite good, but I mean, I guess we're never gonna get a trinket. There isn't a single trinket in the dungeon. Our helmet's actually quite nice. That's kind of hard to replace, but it definitely will be replaced. Neck has got a lot of strength, but shoulders are solid, so we'll see what we get right now. We do have pretty good cloak. I could have kept re-rolling that. That's not great. Well, that's a lot of attack power, so we kind of went for like a full offensive cloak, but chest and legs are awful. That 20 agi is only on there because I put it on there, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, well we'd have to do that too. Let's do that. Okay, so who has the paladin ones? This guy, right? So I've never turned into paladin one at all, but we're gonna get 2 of those right now. Primal Hikari Shawl, Free Thinkers. Wait. Is it a breastplate? No. What is Primal Hikari Shawl? Oh, it's wrists as well, isn't it? No, what the fuck? Paladin, Hunter, Mage? What? Confused what I'm looking at. Something wrong with it? I guess we'll get the wrist guards anyway, arm guards. Oh wait, no, that's the name of the item. Primal Hikari Bind. Alright, let's do this first anyway. You are a heathen. Heathens have a place in the tribe. Heathens are free thinkers of Zandalar. Free thinkers do not fear oppression. Free thinkers die for what they believe in. We know you would die for what you believe in. This earns our acknowledgement. This earns you a chance to prove yourself further. We must have the paragons of power. Go to Zul'Gurub, kill the minions of a car. Return when you have what I seek. Claim the first battle gear of a Zandalar free thinker. Okay. This will give experience too. We do get 1 random enchant, but it is not good. So do we put that on? I mean, we can use the spell power. Intellect's useless. I mean, I guess it's an upgrade, yeah. It's a very minor upgrade with no proc. But it has 2 extra sockets, so that one goes on. That one definitely goes on, and then we just need... oh, we also have Priest, Warlock, Druid that we need to do, but we'll do that later. So what is the shawl? Is it actually chest? No, it says tabard. What the hell is shawl? Oh, it's belt. What the fuck? That sucks. Okay, we'll get the mage one just for experience, I guess. That really sucks. Oh, well, you know what we should do? We should look to see if we have an enchant for this. Yeah, I bet. Okay, bracers. Yeah, alright, we'll put that on there then. Brawn. Do we have any other ones hanging around still? Bracer Fortitude. I might put that one on instead. Yeah, I'll put that one on instead. Okay, so these are solid. Now we need much gems yet again. I don't know why I did that. We need... Do we even have any? I guess we'll put another rune tap one in. We actually don't have any. The dancing rune weapons and the rune tap. Or maybe we should just put a sudden doom one in for now. Oh, how about bone shield? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Rune weapon now 52 seconds. That's nice. And bone shield now gives 15. Yeah, 15. Okay, mage is up here, I think, right?
What's beyond your mind?
Priest, Warlock, Druid as well. Stanchion. I don't know. I think I gotta go though. So we will. Let's do this one real quick. Mage, belts, illusionist, wraps. Right? No, it's so hard to figure out which one's which. Illusionist mantle. Primal Hellcar shawl. Magic is raw primal force to be shaped by those strong enough to do it. Mojo is our extension of this power. One such potent manipulation of it is the form of an illusion. How can one truly hope to win against a foe that is not even really there? We Zandalar know the power of this, and as such, illusionists hold an honored place within the tribe. Take the needed paragons of power from Zul'Gurub. For this, honor from the tribe and a powerful mantle used by our best illusionist will be yours. Okay. So we got something we're not gonna wear. It does have some procs. Good. That would be quite nice. Frost spell damage and spell power. Holy shit! If we actually had a mage, that would be insanely good. But yeah, that's a DE. And then we'll fuck with this another day, because I gotta run. So thank you for watching. In the next episode, we'll be dinging, and we'll be hopefully doing another. I don't know. Not sure what's gonna happen with the resetting, but we'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.